This is the 2025 Buick Enclave Avenir. Will you be surprised at what it has to offer? Hey everybody, it's Tom from Vehicle Visionary. I hope you're having a great day. We're at Mike Morgan Buick GMC today to take a look at this Enclave Avenir and tell you all about it. If you want to know more, check out the link down in the description of the video. Moonstone Gray is the exterior color. On the interior, you will find cool gray leather. Quite an interesting color contrast here. Tell me what you think about this. It is a light interior, so if you have kids, not sure how well this will work for you. Tell me what your thoughts are down in the comments section. The Avenir logo here in the headrest, letting you know what trim level you have with this particular model. Here on the front end, a nice modern look with the winged LED daytime running lights. You can see that they are animated. Everything is LED headlights, daytime running lights. A very nice look here on the front end. And obviously a lot of great safety features. Also gonna have your front camera right there. Now this model comes with 22-inch wheels. There is an 18-inch spare tire, but you know what? That's a lot better than having no spare tire at all. Turn signal indicators built into the power adjustable and heated side view mirrors with blind spot monitoring built in. That's not all. We can also push the button right there, and that allows the mirrors to fold. That's a big deal among a lot of people from what the comments look like on some of my videos. How about your remote? Here's what it looks like for the 2025 model year. Lock, unlock, remote start. You can open and close your power tailgate back there. And you also have passive entry. That's going to be this button right here on the front door handles and on the rear. That allows you to lock and unlock all four doors from either door. On both the driver and the passenger sides, we're going to have a panoramic sunroof and the roof rails up top, your rear window spoiler and rear window wiper. Now we'll also find back here on the rear animated tail lights. I'll unlock the vehicle and let you see how that works. As far as that goes, you can see also that the lighting goes all the way across right here. I like that look. It just gives it a little something different that we obviously don't see on every vehicle out there. There's one engine available across all trim levels. It's going to be a 2.5 liter turbocharged four-cylinder, but it makes 328 horsepower, 326 pounds-feet of torque, and it's mated to an 8-speed automatic transmission. Let's take a look at our MPGs. Might be a little hard to see, minus my tongue twist there. 20 miles per gallon city, 27 highway, 23 combined, and 4.3 gallons of gas per every 100 miles driven. If you're curious to know about the gas tank size, it's 19.4 gallons. When the Enclave is equipped with the trailering package, you can tow up to 5,000 pounds. Let's talk about using your hands-free tailgate, because there are a few different ways this can work. One of these ways, notice I don't have anything in my hand. You hear all those beeps? That is one of the neat features of the Enclave for the 2025 model year. If you have the remote in your possession, you can walk up to the vehicle and it will automatically open the tailgate, as you can see right there. Now there is one thing to know about that. If you walk past and it starts to beep and you don't want it to open, don't worry, just keep walking. You have to stand there for a few seconds for that to actually work. We're looking at 22.9 to 97.5 cubic feet of cargo capacity, and you're going to manage your cargo space with the controls right here. These are for your third row of seats, so if we want to lower those, all we have to do is hold those buttons down just like that. Now you might notice they're not going all the way down like they should, so we're going to push these two buttons and lower the middle row seats and bring those down. Now something that you might want to know about here, notice how they didn't go all the way down. There's a little trick to this, not a big deal. You'll notice how that works. I'm going to bring the seat forward. All I did was slide the seat forward just a little bit to accomplish that. And now when I hold the buttons down, the seats backs will go ahead and lower all the way down. You'll also find a 12-volt power outlet right here, and we'll find plenty of storage space underneath the floor. Now here's the evidence of the spare tire. It is located underneath the floor, as you can see, and you're going to have the instructions that show you how to remove that if you ever need to. And one little thing I wanted to tell you about, you can automatically raise the third row of seats, but you'll have to manually, can't use the controls right here, bring up the second row seat backs to put them back in place. Let's take a look at what your second and third row passengers are going to find. There is a ton of room with the armrest right here. Plenty of space also with the door bin. And you can see the difference in the driver and passenger side seats as far as being able to move forward or move back. The control for that is right here, the release, there it is. And to get the seats to move forward and get up and out of the way so we can gain access to the third row, we just push that button right there. We can push that on, up and out of the way, and hop into the third row. Really pretty easy to do if you're curious about space. Well, I will say it's a little tight right here. I have a decent amount of headroom, however. That's actually pretty impressive. I'm 5'10", so that gives you an idea right there. And we're gonna have some storage space right here. Obviously your cup holder and a USB port. And obviously that's gonna be identical over there on the other side. Speaking of the other side, let's slide over here and see what the differences are as far as leg space goes. I have enough to be comfortable back here. I can always stretch my leg out into the pass-through. And something else that I like back here is that you have the roof-mounted air conditioning vents. And I say that because it's a lot better than having them down in this area. And in the event that second row passengers don't let the third row passengers out and they don't want to hop through the pass-through right there, they can just push this button right here and get that seat up and out of the way. As you can see, I'm opening the power shade to give you a good look at the panoramic sunroof. That front portion opens, and we'll also have our cup holders down here on the rear of the center console. Everything for your third zone of climate control to manage all of that is going to be here. And we'll also have some connectivity options in the way of a power outlet and a couple of USB ports. Rear seat pockets right here for storage on the back of the seats. Now, how about the armrests? In my opinion, they're a little bit short. I wish they were maybe out to about right here, but it depends on who your passengers are. Maybe everybody would say it's not a big issue no matter what. What about the sticker price? $60,245. Let's talk about the features you'll find with the seat right here. These are massage seats. Also, you can adjust the forward and back position and the seat back position. All that good stuff is here. So a very nice and convenient setup as far as all of that goes. And I'm going to hop on inside here, give you a look at everything that comes up when we start the vehicle. A very nice modern look with both screens. On the driver's side door, you've already seen a little bit of it because you saw the button right here for using the power folding side view mirrors. You adjust your mirrors in that area as well. You've got lock and unlock up here, all the controls for your windows and seat memory. And if you're wanting to know where your power parking brake is, right there, you can turn the auto stop start feature off or on depending on your preference. And your drive mode selector is right there. As you can see, also auto hold. Let's go through those drive modes while we're here to show you what's here. We've got your tow haul mode, snow and ice, sport, and tour. Not necessarily in that order, but just so you can see what all is here. A very nice look with the steering wheel. Your steering wheel mounted controls are going to be here. Also your paddle shifters, and this is your shifter. In case you were curious about that, just pull that back. You gotta have your foot on the brake, but pull that back and then you can go into drive, neutral, reverse, whatever you need to do, and then go back into park. Push that button right there. Over here on the turn signal lever, kind of a multitasker, isn't it? Because you can use it to let people know what you're doing or on the road before you do it. You can also run your windshield washer fluid and run your front and rear window wipers. And hopefully you can see, in fact, I need to run the windshield washer fluid right here. Clean the windshield off a little bit so that you can hopefully have a good view of the head-up display. Now, if you're wondering about that, here's where you adjust it. Notice it says HUD right there. You can actually turn it off if you want to. And then underneath it says adjust head-up display or adjust HUD. You can adjust several different things, as you can see, and you just scroll over. That's all you're going to do to change the rotation, the height, and the brightness. Now, depending on what you want up here on the driver's display, you can use this button right here. So I'll show you what we have as far as our different options go. Very nice modern look. We'll get back to where it was previously with our built-in navigation. That answers a question that a lot of people have too. And the center screen. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are going to be here. Kind of hard to see that, but they're right here. You can wirelessly pair your smartphone. Those are grayed out because I don't have anything paired right now. You have the Play Store, Google Assistant, so you can say, hey, I probably scared a few of you, didn't I? I wasn't going to set things off in your house, but you say that name right there. Let me go back. And we also have our multiple camera views. There's your overhead view. That's always nice to have. You can go to the overhead view right there. Also have the overhead view here. So quite a bit going on. If you want to change the view, you can see what I did right there. A couple of different views as far as that goes. You can also go to side right there. And when we go into reverse, we get our backup camera just so you can see what happens. A very simple screen, but I like that it looks nice and modern. You have another page right here depending on what you need to see or do or deal with. So let's go to settings right here. Connections, vehicle, notifications. You can see what all is here. I like to go back to vehicle because there's a few things I want to show you. You have your audio settings. All that good stuff's going to be here. Teen driver mode, rear seat reminder, buckle to drive, climate and air quality. How about our collision detection systems? We're going to have forward collision avoidance, front pedestrian braking, intersection collision braking, adaptive cruise go notifier, side bicyclist alert. We'll also have lane change alert, park assist with braking, rear cross traffic braking, and rear pedestrian alert. Now let's go back here because we're going to go to comfort and convenience. I want to show you a couple of things that are very important here. Your power rear gate opening. Now you used to have in some of the GM vehicles, Buick vehicles, you had a switch right there or maybe down here on the door that allowed you to change the height. Now you're going to do it right here. You have maximum, you have custom, you have off. It depends on what you want to do with that. Also, if it's not working, come here to hands-free exterior access. And if it's set to off, that's your problem. Set it to open. It's one of those things that I like to throw out there so you know what's going on with that. Now, how about remote mirror folding? What exactly is that? It's not turned on right now, but if it were, when you lock the vehicle, the mirrors are going to fold in just like that. When you unlock the vehicle, they'll unfold just like that. Very simple, but something that I know a lot of people like to know about. So that's just one of the features you have here. Your dual zone climate control is here, pretty simple to deal with. Here's how you're going to adjust everything just by using the controls right there. Makes it work nice and easy. There's your volume control, your wireless charging pad, a little bit of storage, and your cup holders. Plenty of room with the center console lid to use that as an armrest. And don't worry, that's not all the space you have right there. You also can take that tray out and take advantage of the entirety of the center console. And that's not all you have here. Obviously, you have a door bin on each door, plenty of room with your armrest. And I like the color that we have, this bronze color that we have here throughout the interior as far as some of the trim goes. It's just something a little bit different. It looks nice. It's nice, neat, and clean. And there is your glove box. Last but not least, I did want to show you the upper console. I know we briefly looked at it earlier, but you have your control here for managing your power shade and opening and closing the sunroof up here. And then you can see some of the other features that are here as well. We also have a sunglass holder. You'll also find the convenience of the pass-through right here with our floating center console. And you also have another 12-volt power outlet right there. So quite a bit when it comes to storage for smaller items. All right, let's get out on the road for a quick test drive. A couple of things I need to mention that I didn't mention earlier. First of all, you have a safety alert seat. If you're not familiar with what that is, depending on what's going on around you, whether somebody's in your blind spot when you turn your blinker on, or you're about to hit something behind you or in front of you as far as when you're backing into or pulling into a parking space, something like that, the seat will alert you with the vibration in the appropriate area, the front, the rear of the seat, the sides of the seat as far as the cushion goes right here. Nice feature to have. Also, you're going to have the power adjustable steering wheel. It's tilt and telescopically adjustable. And something else I wanted to show you that I've had people ask me about in the past because it was unavailable at the time, but it is now. It's available. You can notice that the camera is on the screen right now, even though I'm driving down the road right now at 45 miles per hour, 46 miles an hour, right around that range. It doesn't go off. So you can set that however you want it to if you need it. Maybe you have a bunch of cargo in the cargo area and you can't see, and you'd rather be able to see out of there instead of relying only on your side view mirrors just to give you a little more peace of mind. You can do that. you could actually put your rear view camera mirror on right there and still be able to see and just glance down there every once in a while. So one of the nice little convenient features that you have available here with the way this infotainment system works. Getting down the road, not a big deal. I know a lot of people are anti 2.5 liter turbocharged 4-cylinders. I can't blame you. It would be nice to have a 6-cylinder available here. Unfortunately, that's not the case at the moment. But still, with 328 horsepower, you're not going to have any trouble getting down the road and getting up to speed. A very comfortable ride quality. The seats themselves, at least here in the front seat when driving down the road, are very comfortable. I can't tell you for sure about the second and third row because I can't sit back there right now. What a trick that would be if I could pull that off. But obviously I can't without someone else to drive. Easy to see out of. I have plenty of room, a lot of adjustability and space left to use if I needed to. If I were taller, I would be fine. I could adjust things if I weren't as tall as I am at 5'10". If I was shorter than that, I could adjust the seat and the steering wheel and everything to my liking, no matter my height. So a lot of great adjustability built in here. Easy to learn and easy to use technology. Nice tight turning radius. Overall, a very versatile vehicle. You can get these in all-wheel drive if you want to, or front-wheel drive. So depending on your situation's needs or just your desires, those are your options. Okay, tell me what you think about the 2025 Buick Enclave Avenir. Are you surprised at what it has to offer? Tell me what your thoughts are down in the comments section. I'd like to say a special thanks to my friends at Mike Morgan Buick GMC for loaning me this Enclave for the day so I could tell you all about it. And a special thanks to all of you for being kind enough to take the time to watch and give me the opportunity to give you a vision for your next vehicle. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to hit the like button. That's very helpful to me. Make sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future videos. And please share this video on your timelines, on social media, so other people can see it. If you'd like to learn about additional vehicles you may wish to consider purchasing, check out the video that's on the screen right now, and I will see you there.